Okay, guys, I'm about to talk a topic that I never thought I would have to make: the future of gaming. Trump's tariffs are ruining everything. Trump's tariffs are literally gonna ruin the gaming industry. Prices of games are going up because of tariffs. Consoles are going up in price because of tariffs. Controllers are going up because of tariffs. Everything in the gaming industry is going up because of tariffs. And I am very, very, very concerned about the gaming industry. These tariffs do so much damage to the gaming industry. Inflates prices on video games, which makes it where people aren't gonna buy them. I am deeply concerned that we're going through the dark ages of gaming. I get that things were bad, of course, before, but it's only going to get darker from here. I mean, just imagine the amount of games out there that releases on a daily basis and people aren't buying them because of prices and stuff. It would ruin the entire gaming industry. And one worry thing that I'm worried about that gaming is going to head towards is a game crash. A game crash was the worst part of when gaming first started. And I think a game crash is inevitable. Because of Trump's tariffs, it is more likely than ever that a game crash will happen. And that's not the only thing I fear either. You know, game developments have already had big budgets in of itself. Imagine what the prices of games are going to be nowadays because of tariffs. You know, with these tariffs, it makes everything go up, and it only make game developments even higher than ever. It will screw over developers and creators that make games as a living. Heck, my biggest worry is that the budgets will be so high for these games now, and some studios might, developers might get fired because they gotta do cutbacks, or game companies will have to close because they're not making enough revenue on gaming. Gaming is a job to these developers and creators. Heck, even content creators that make video game content on YouTube, they make a living out of this. And if they can't buy the games because of tariffs and stuff, because of high prices on games, they're not going to be able to make their money back on buying these games and playing them. There might be even some YouTubers that will have to skip games entirely because of how much it costs. And that's not the only thing I'm worried about. I am worried about Xbox, Nintendo, and Sony. I am concerned that these tariffs will ruin Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo financially. And the biggest, scariest part that I'm worried about is, what if gaming dies? I am serious. What if these three big giant corporations go out of business and gaming just dies? That is the scariest future that we might be headed towards. I don't know if it will happen, but that's the scary part. Because we don't know how long these tariffs are going to last, it is going to ruin the gaming industry as a whole. And possibly get rid of these three giants, Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo. I mean, they have worked so hard to get this gaming industry to the public. But if they're not buying these games, they're going to lose revenue, and there's going to be less incentivized to create games. Heck, if Xbox, Sony, or Nintendo goes out of business, all of our games will be worthless at that point. Because if there's no manufacturing at all for these consoles and games, gaming will just eventually die and just poof from existence. Without game companies maintaining these games, it's going to make it near impossible to maintain these games. Heck, developers and corporations is responsible to make sure that they maintain these games. And without them, it's over. The gaming industry is at its darkest age in gaming history. We don't know what the future is going to be. I'm seriously worried about the gaming future. And I love video games with all my heart. I mean, I got a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox Series X, the Game Boy, the Wii, Nintendo 3DS, DS, Nintendo 64, Nintendo. I got a Japanese PlayStation 1 to play Namco Museum Encore. I got Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. I mean, all these games, no matter what console, are going to evaporate as time goes on. And it's already hard maintaining these games as it is. Without these three giants, gaming could die. And I don't even know what we can even do about it. And that's kind of the scary part. We don't know what's going to happen, and we don't know what to do about it. The gaming industry is uncertain. We are going through the darkest time in our gaming history. Not even since the game crash, even. It's darker than that, even. Gaming, I love so much. Heck, I even make video games as a living on my Minecraft console editions. But the honest truth is, if the gaming industry dies, I can't even release my games anyways. I'm hoping that doesn't come to be. Whatever happens, it's all out of our control. Because of Trump and his tariffs. It is damaging every industry, not just the gaming industry, but the movie, animation, just everything in general. Everything's going to crap right now. And this will be the darkest days of our gaming history. There is just so much chaos. And I can't even imagine the amount of chaos that's going on right now in the gaming industry. These tariffs are going to ruin so many people's lives. Developers, creators, writers, animators, gameplay developers, even the consumers. Like I said, when companies take a hit, us consumers take a hit too. And that's the reason why the future of gaming is really bad. And it's only downhill from here.